of the morning to you lads. Welcome back to another Sunday video. This one's a little bit different, a little bit more vlog style. I'm going to be showing you guys what I do every Sunday to either bulk or cut and stay mentally sane while I work 70, 80 hour weeks. I'm cutting back on those for the holidays though. And who knows? I am interviewing, but I also like the company that I work at, so might be changing companies, might not be. But anyways, lads, I'm gonna be taking you guys to church with me, and then I'm gonna be showing you guys the shadow boxing routine that I do every day. I do actually do it every single day right before my workouts. And then sometimes I also do other shadow boxing workouts like what I show you. But I do have one specific routine that I do every day as a warm up before lifting and as a cool down after calisthenics. But anyways, lads, let's get right into it. So lads, I just got to church. If you guys don't know, I go to a non-denominational church. I'm a non-denominational Christian. I was raised Baptist Christian, but I more so just like to get in the Word and follow the Bible specifically, not any man-made rules that have to do with religion, but strictly the Bible. I like to follow Jesus. I believe Jesus is our Lord and Savior, sent down to earth to die for our sins. I'm not going to change that. But anyways, I will see you guys inside. Well, lads, I'm done with church. I've already come home and gotten dressed for the gym. I don't do a heavy workout or anything on Sundays, more just active recovery, keep the body moving. That's a big mistake a lot of people make. Their rest days, they think that it's cool to just sit on the couch and do absolutely nothing. That is not good at all. You want to keep your body moving. That way it can recover properly. You just don't want to go too hard. But yeah, it's 10 a.m. I usually go to the 8 a.m. service. So right now I'm heading over to Raw Athletic Club. I'm going to get a little bit of shadow boxing, some light bag work, and then I'm going to do some hip mobility because I do have hip impingement. I will show you guys that. I am still fasted as well. I've had 2 cold brew coffees and water. That's it. After this, I'm gonna go to the car wash. There's no point really showing you guys that, but I'll be going to the car wash after the gym. Then I'm heading home, and then I'll break my fast at the same time that I meal prep for the week. And I will show you guys what I'm making this week. I'm doing some Eastern European food, and then my own little burrito. It's not a typical burrito. It's kind of hard to explain. I'll show you it. But anyways, let's get to it. Well, lads, unfortunately, the gym is closed today, which means I'm gonna go to the beach and do some shadow boxing, just like every other weekend. A lot of the time I do like to shadow box at the beach, but since I go to Raw Athletic Club and they have a heavy bag, I was gonna show you guys my normal heavy bag workout as well. But I guess God had different plans in store for us today. They are renovating Raw Athletic Club, which means the next time I take you guys in there, you are going to see it all nice and pretty. But yeah, I guess it is what it is. I will see you guys at the beach. Well, lads, I have made it to the beach since the gym is getting renovated. I forgot exactly which beach this is. It's right on the other side of the Stewart Causeway, so I think this one is actually Stewart Beach. But it is absolutely gorgeous out here. The water is crystal clear. There's people surfing out here, walking around. It's just absolutely gorgeous. But anyways, I'm gonna be showing you guys the 5 combos that I do almost daily. Well, it's not really combos, just drills that I do for shadow boxing. Right, one of the rounds I don't even punch or kick. I just work footwork and head movement. That's what I do first. But we are going to be getting into that. And I use an app called Boxing Eye Timer to time my rounds. I do 2 minutes per round, and I do 30 seconds between rounds. Nothing too crazy. You're not going to get too gassed out or anything. It's just a nice way to make sure that you're still staying good with your head movement, footwork, keeping your timing good, all that good stuff. But anyways, let's get into it, lads. Make sure you're keeping your hands up, flip, roll, ankles. Flip, roll, You never want to take too many steps forward without taking an angle or well, Coach Jake Chamberlain, my old Muay Thai coach, if you have somebody pressuring you, he'd say if you're walking back and you take more than 2 steps backwards without taking an angle, that's not something that he likes us to do, because then you're almost running away and it doesn't look good on the scorecards, because, well, you look like you're scared of a fight. You're just walking backwards and backwards, avoiding the fight. So if somebody's coming at you, take a step back, take that second step back. After that, take an angle, throw your hooks, or just angle off, do something, but don't just keep walking backwards. Same thing if you're going forwards. You don't just want to keep marching forward. If they keep walking back and they're like almost scared of you, throw that tee, throw a kick, do something. But this round, I want you just working head movement, slips, footwork, all that good stuff. And that will be it for the first 2 minutes. Now rest 30 seconds, and then let's get into round number 2. So for round number 2, 2 minutes again. It's gonna be very similar. The only difference is you're gonna be working in your jab to the head, your jab to the body. That's it. You're just working in your jabs. People try and overcomplicate shit. It's not that complicated. If your jab sucks, you're probably gonna suck at most other things. The basics win fights. The sauce, you add a little bit of it. As my old coach would say, spice makes things taste good, but too much spice and it's just shit. But anyways, let's get to it. Boom. 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 Angle. Boom. Boom. Double jab. Roll. Keep those hands up by your eyebrows. This is Muay Thai. You don't want to get kicked in the head or elbow. Boom. Back. Back. Boom. Angle. Boom. Boom. Roll. Angle again. Boom. Split that guard. Move your head off the center line so that you get boom. Boom. Double jab. Boom. Double jab again. Roll. Body jab. Now, that will be it for this round. Rest another 30 seconds. Make sure you're actually doing 2 minutes. I don't have a timer right now. And I know that wasn't 2 minutes. But anyways, that's going to be it for round number 2. Let's get into round number 3. Not going to make it too much more complicated. You're still going to be doing pretty much the same thing. The only difference is you're going to add in that cross. You can add in your lead hook too, not your rear hook. We're just focusing on the fundamentals, the things that you use the most. And the rear hook, that's a knockout power shot. You're not really setting up much with a rear hook, especially in Muay Thai. So, boom. Body jab, boom. You're pretty much keeping it the same. You still want to pump that jab a lot. That jab is like an assault rifle. It's like a fully automatic weapon. You got unlimited shots with that one. The cross, that's like a sniper. Boom, boom. Take that angle. Boom, boom, boom. Double jab, cross, cross hook, cross. Roll out. Jab, body cross, check hook. Make sure you're still working in that head movement, that footwork. Jab, body cross, head hook. Boom. Jab, jab. Oh, they're pressuring a little bit now. Take 2 steps back. That third step when they come back. Check hook. Cross. Circle out. Boom. Double jab. Jab. Jab, cross. Roll. Jab, cross, flip, cross, hook. Angle. That will be it for round number 3. Now let's get into round number 4. Round number 4. Now we're going to be incorporating everything. Now we're going to have our teeps, our knees, elbows, your switch kick, your rear kick, your uppercuts. You can work those in as well. You want to work in everything. This is your freestyle round. This is where you have a little bit of fun. This is where you can add some sauce, but not too much sauce. Because adding too much sauce and you start making mistakes. But let's get into it. Jab, body jab. Boom. Throw that body jab, throw that lead kick over at the same time. That one you may have recognized from Jeff Chan at MMA Shredded. Awesome fighter, won championships. Great dude. Jab, cross, angle, cross, hook, cross. Roll. Boom. Jab, cross, body hook, low kick. Circle out. Angle. Boom. The switch kick. And the lead teep. Those are like your jab. You can throw those at unlimited amounts of time. They don't take too much energy. That rear kick, that one, that's your power shot. That's the one that you go for the hard leg kicks with. That one, be a little bit more careful with it. It takes longer to reach your opponent, easier to block, takes more energy from you. The lead kick, you can just step and throw that real quick to the liver or to the head. The rear kick, you gotta step, chamber that bitch, and rip it. Inside low kick, boom. Jab, uppercut, cross hook, hook. That's that gazelle hook. That's where you throw that hook, and then you bring your hand to your chin, roll, and hop into the hook again, boom. Circle out, switch kick. Don't forget to use your defense, boom, boom. Rear teep, that one's good too. You don't spam that one like you do the lead teep because it takes a little bit longer, but you get more power with that one. It's more of a long range weapon. The lead teep, boom. Rear teep, boom. Get a little bit more range on it, a little bit more power. That one, I like that one because you can set it up. Like you can set up knees with it. Keep throwing that teep. Maybe throw the teep to the hip. Throw that one to the hip. Boom, you come over with the question mark kick. Or if you're just going to the chest, you fake that, come through, knee. And you can work in your elbows, boom. Boom, boom. You can also throw in your rear hook or your overhand. Just don't spam them. That's when you're gonna start making mistakes. But anyways, lads, that is it for round number 4. Let's get into the 5th and final round, baby. For the 5th and final round, this is when you're gonna be focusing mainly on defense. I want you to work in mainly your defense because it doesn't take as much energy when you're using defense. That's what your blocks, your parries, roll, angle, boom, check, take that kick. On that check, you want to connect your knee with the inside of your elbow. Same on the lead side. Point your toes out, flex your foot. You don't flex your foot and you have it all limp like this, your leg's just going to get kicked out from under you. Trust me, it's happened to me more times than I can count. Still want to work in those slips and those rolls though. Those angles, maybe you want to work that lean back. They're throwing a head kick, boom. Keep that rear hand up though. They might fake that kick and then come in with a hook or something like that. Or maybe they fake it or they switch. And then you're expecting that switch. So you check with your rear side because they're going for that liver shot. So they switch. You bring that leg up. Then you realize they're not actually throwing the kick. When you drop that and your weight's coming down, you're off balance a little bit. That's when they're gonna attack you, and you might get fucked up. About halfway through the round, you can work in that jab again, work in that lead side, but don't be focusing too much on power. This is about defense. If you're on defense, you're not throwing power shots. That's when you're throwing things just to break them down as they're attacking you, because they're on the attack. You start trying to throw crazy when they're on the attack and they've got the advantage. That's when you get knocked out. Slip, slip, roll, angle, uppercut, hook. Boom. Jab, jab. Boom. That will be it for the 5th and final round. There is one more 6th bonus round for those of you who have a little bit more time, or maybe you still got some more energy and you want to just do a burnout real quick. Bonus round. Just go for 1 to 2 minutes. Just boom. Throw that jab cross over and over again. Boom, angle. Right back to it. Angle. Circle out. Right back to it. Roll. You are going to keep doing that for 1 to 2 minutes. If you want to keep doing it for longer, you can go ahead and do that too. But anyways, lads, that is going to be it for this shadow boxing workout. Now I'm gonna go home, get cleaned up, and then get straight to meal prepping. I'll show you guys that so that I can help you stay in a calorie deficit. This beach is beautiful. I wish I had my swimsuit, but I was planning on going to the gym. Well, lads, before I get to folding this insanely large pile of cloves, there we go, that looks better. Let me show you what I am going to be having for this week as far as meal preps. A lot of this you guys have probably not seen before, but don't worry, I will leave all of the ingredients and everything and the way to cook it in the description, along with, well, this one, you're gonna wanna buy that somewhere else because it's time consuming to make, and I buy it at a European market already pre-made. If you can't find that, just make another kind of soup. But anyways, lads, for breakfast, pierogies and borscht. That's the name of that soup, borscht. Pierogies are like European dumplings, but they have potato and onion inside of them. I fry them up on all sides. You can also boil them or steam them. I also fry up some onions with them, and I put an entire pack of beef bacon cut up into the bowl after I mixed all that together, because I made an entire package of pierogies. And I also put in sour cream. I use light sour cream. You can use what you want. Personal preference on the amount. Just be cautious of the calories. I mixed all that up, split it evenly among 5 different bowls. These are absolutely delicious. Higher in carb because I'm no longer on my heavy cut anymore. I already did the heavy portion of my cut, so I'm not going to be trying to lose weight super quick anymore. I already got down to about 15 to 17% body fat, as you can see. Got to get shredded, and I'm going to be slowly cutting down to about 10 or 12%, and then I'm going to bulk back up. This is just sriracha. This is for my burrito that I'm having for lunch. Borscht, it is a soup with, it's like a beet soup. It has carrots in it, and it has pork in it. It's delicious. You can get it at European markets. You can look up borscht, ask ChatGPT, be like, borscht, Eastern European soup. It'll tell you where it's from, a description of it. Then you can look up somewhere in your local vicinity that has it. If you can't find it, or you're in a place where you can't get something like this, that's fine. Get a low calorie soup that has a good amount of protein that you like. But yeah, that's borscht. I have 3 instant coffee packets per day. You can get them in a 6-pack for like $1.95. Super cheap, super easy. You don't have to spend time waiting on a Keurig. It doesn't taste as good as normal coffee, but you know, stop bitching. It's faster, which means that you can work more and make more money. Diet Coke. A lot of people say that it's worse than Coca-Cola. Oh, it's got aspartame, it's gonna give you cancer. I promise you, obesity will kill you before this gives me cancer. I mean, shit, I touch cancerous hazmat every single day. I get exposed to hexachromium at work every single day. So that is the least of my concerns. And I mean, if the president of the US drinks it every single day, it can't really be that bad, can it? Lunch, burrito. Not Mexican burrito though. It's almost like a wrap, but it's not. What I do is I mixed in like 2.75 pounds of chicken thighs. I cut it all up. Once that got all good, cooked and browned, because I did cook it in olive oil. Also, I'll have the seasonings all down below in the description. So I put all the seasonings, cook it up, brown it on all sides. Then I add in an entire medium diced onion. After that softens up, I add in 1 cup of turnips, 2 cups of mushrooms, and then 2.5 cups of cabbage. You can use red or green, doesn't really matter. Red has more antioxidants. I used green just because I did it so that it would look more pretty, I guess. It doesn't really matter. But anyways, I rolled it up after that. Oh wait, no, hold on. I added 6 slices of Swiss cheese and then mixed it up. And then I steamed the tortillas over the top of that. I just split it evenly among the 6 tortillas. Rolled them up, toasted them on all sides. Well, 2 sides. Once they get brown, I flip them over to the other side. Once it's good to go, put it in a meal prep container. I don't like wrapping it in aluminum foil. It makes it a pain in the ass to microwave it because you gotta unravel it and then find a plate or a paper towel and then hope that it doesn't stick to the paper towel, and then you end up ripping the tortilla apart and then you're pretty much eating a tortilla bowl. But yeah, that's what I did for this. Again, I'm going to leave all of the ingredients and the steps to cook down in the description. This is going to be about 1,400-ish calories. That'll leave me with about 600 calories left for dinner. I walk 16 to 20,000 steps a day and I work out every single day. So my cutting diet is 2,050 to 2,200 calories a day. Most people take your body weight, multiply it by 10. That's how many calories you should be eating on a cut. You don't want to cut for an extended period of time. At least I don't like doing that, because why would I want to be hungry for months as opposed to just being hungry for a couple weeks? Because you can add veggies and cabbage and stuff like that to your burritos instead of rice to make it honestly more filling. Because rice, I mean, you end up hungry again in an hour when you eat rice. I put cabbage instead. That keeps the calories down. I use Xtreme Wellness wrap tortillas because they have a lot of fiber in them and they're lower in calories than other tortillas. But that is going to be it for the meal preps. If I think of any sort of advice later that I can give you guys, I will make sure to do so. If not, I hope you guys have a fucking fantastic week. I love you all. Make sure that you like, subscribe, turn on those post noties. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this, where they're more vlog style as opposed to me just pumping out multiple videos a week. I can do it in one big video so that you guys can get all this good information before the week starts. Anyways, you guys have a fucking fantastic week. Fuck it up.